All right, so you can find that nice comfortable seat on a blanket, a cushion of some kind. I'm going to invite you just to close your eyes for a moment. And if closing your eyes is not possible, then just a soft downward gaze will work perfectly as well. And start to just let the mind rest on the breath.
Yeah.
One of the most beneficial things about our yoga practice is that it gives us time to just be with our breath, to be with our body, and to give our mind permission to release all of that extra chatter. You're saying to yourself, it's okay to take time away. It's okay to connect in to my own feelings, peace, compassion, love. And from that connection, we're able to deepen into it. And as your mind starts to settle into the breath, begin to breathe deeply into the belly with the inhale. And let your exhale sigh out your mouth. And inhaling into the belly. And exhale to sigh out the mouth. I want you to just keep this breath going, deep and steady. And eventually, as you breathe out the mouth, the lips will stay closed, so it's just going to be a resonating sound in the throat. Notice what starts to do to that nervous energy in the body as you just breathe deeply. And now just simply release your chin down to your chest. And take a couple of head circles around to the right. Easy and steady, moving head and neck. And then pausing at center, start to circle to the left. Again, easy circles. And then again, finding the chin to the chest. Let's lift the head, and you can lift the gaze as well. Extend your arms directly out to the side. Take a nice big full breath in and really stretch through the fingertips. As you exhale, let's just round the spine and hug the arms across the chest. Inhale, sit tall, extend the arms out, reach through those fingertips. As you exhale, hug and cross the opposite arm over. Good. Again, inhale, extend. And we're just switching arms as we hug and round. Good. Inhale, extend. And keep that hug and just sit tall and see if you can get the arms a little bit further on the back. From here, release your right ear over to your right shoulder. Feel breath in the left side of the neck. And then lift your head, take left ear to left shoulder. And then again, lift the head up. Release those arms, bring your hands behind you. Let's roll the shoulders back. Lift up through the chest. You can look up at the sky and just take a big full breath in. And full breath out. Full breath in. And full breath out. And then come back to center. Thanks, babe. The cord has arrived. Yay! All right, let's uncross the legs. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Sweep your arms all the way up alongside your ears, and then lower your right hand down, tip over to the right. Look underneath that left arm. Come all the way back up, sweeping the arms up. Release the left hand and tip over to the left. We're just going to go back and forth. Really, this is just about moving and breathing. Doesn't matter what posture you might be in. Just move and breathe, body and breath. Good, and then again, coming all the way back up. Let's turn to the right for a twist. Keeping the spine nice and tall. Come back to center. Arms up and then turn to the left for a twist. Good, and then coming back to center, just place your hands on your knees. Let's start circling the torso around. And the opposite direction. Good, and then sit nice and tall, big full breath in. As you exhale, simply fold the chest toward the toes. Release your head, release your elbows, shoulders heavy. Take deep breaths across the low back. And then slowly start to just roll yourself up to sit. Let's bring the knees together and just hug those knees. Wrap the arms around, round through the back. Release the head down. Take a little rock from side to side. Good, and then come all the way up and let's swing the legs around and come to hands and knees. Place your wrists right under your shoulders, your knees right under your hips. As you inhale, lift your chest, lift your tail, look forward. As you exhale, lift the belly round into the back. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. One more like that. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Good, come back to the long spine. Walk your hands about a handprint forward and then over to the right. Shift your hips toward the left. And we're going to keep the hips kind of stay in the air, but we just get to a point where we feel a nice stretch through the left side body. And then come all the way back up. Walk it to center. And over to the left. And then shifting the hips to the right, just opening into that right side body. Good, and then again, back to center. Hands still stay forward. We'll come into puppy pose. So shift back, hips stay in the air. Lower your forearms and your forehead down to the mat. Feel the chest melt down, releasing and opening into the front of the chest. Good, and then slowly back up to hands and knees. Let's tuck the toes, lift up and back, and come into a downward facing dog. Knees can be soft, start to pedal the feet, slowly just waking up the backs of the legs. Good, and then from here, let's inhale forward to plank. Exhale, take it back to dog. Good, we're going to do that 3 more times, flowing with the breath. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good, one more time, coming forward. And lifting back. Good, from here, soften those knees, start to walk your hands back to your feet. Hang over your legs at the back of your mat. You can grab opposite elbows and take a little sway from side to side. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Release those arms and slowly start to come all the way up to stand. Really feel the feet rooted firmly. Sits bones reaching down. And then let the crown of your head lift and feel this tall, powerful stance. Looking at a drishti point straight ahead. Let's sweep the arms up alongside the ears. Release your right hand down, tip over to the right, and look underneath the left arm. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, bend your knees, round your spine, fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale your arms out and up. And exhale, arms down by your side. Inhale your arms out and up. As you exhale, side bend over to the left. Good, looking underneath that right arm, take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, bend your knees, round your spine, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, arms by your side. Good. Inhale your arms out and up. Clasp your hands, flip the palms. Stretch up through the waist and then tip it over to the right. Keeping that left hip grounded, you can open all the way up to the left side body. Come back to center and take it over to the left. And then again, back to center. Release the arms, sweep them back behind you, clasp your hands. Step your feet just a little bit wider, maybe hips distance. Roll the shoulders back, knuckles reach down, lift your chest. As you exhale, fold forward, letting the knuckles lift as you fold. Crown of the head can start to release down. Deep breaths here. Good, and then slowly come all the way back up, pressing down into those feet firmly into the mat. Release your arms once more, stepping the feet closer together into Tadasana. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, open your arms, dive forward over your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk out to plank pose. Good, take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, come to downward facing dog. Lift your right leg into the air, down dog split. Exhale, bring your knee forward, shift the shoulders. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, knee forward. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, knee forward, and now place your foot between your hands. Lower the left knee and shift your hips forward and just take a lift up of the chest. We're just going to hang out here, breathing into the front of that left hip for a few moments. Good, and now shift back. Flex your right foot. We're going to come all the way towards that left heel if that's possible for you. If not, you can stay up on the knee. Fold forward towards your right thigh. Good, now shift into the left hand. Sweep your right leg around and come to sit on your shins. Inhale up onto the knees. As you exhale, sweep those hands behind you and just bring your hands into your imaginary back pockets. Roll your shoulders back, feel the elbows come towards each other, lift the chest. Taking a nice big breath in here. And an exhale out. Good, then come back to center. Let's extend the right leg out to the side. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, lower the right hand and tip over to the right. You're coming into gate pose, reaching through those left fingertips. Good, and now again, sweeping the arms up. We're going to place the hands down in front of you. Come back to hands and knees, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. As you exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Lift the left leg into the air. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale back. Now we place the left foot between your hands. Lower your right knee, untuck those toes. Just come onto the fingertips, lifting the chest. Breathe here. Good, and then shift back. We're going to flex the left foot, try to come all the way towards the right heel. Fold towards that left thigh. And now shift into your right hand. Sweep the left foot around, coming onto your shins. Inhale your arms up, lift up onto the knees. As you exhale, sweep the hands back behind you, finding the imaginary back pockets, hands right on the sacrum. Roll your shoulders back, lift the chest. Feel those elbows hugging in towards each other. Deep breaths. Good, and then back to center. Let's extend the left leg out towards the side this time. Inhale your arms out. Exhale the left hand down, reach up and over into gate pose on the left. Good, and then coming all the way back up, let's place the hands down in front of you again. Find hands and knees, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Again, inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lowering knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And then come high onto your tiptoes. Look at your hands, and you can either tiptoe forward or bend the knees and hop forward. Your choice. Good. Coming all the way to the top of the mat. And fold over your legs. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, arms by your side. Are you still with me? Are you with me? Did I freeze? You're with me? Okay. I look like I've frozen. But as long as we're okay. All right. All right. Stand at the top of your mat. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Step your left leg back to a lunge. And I want you to feel that right foot press forward, the left foot press back. Really activate through the feet. Crawl your hands up to your right thigh. And then lift the arms into your high lunge. Inhale, lengthen your right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Bring those palms together. Turn it to the right. Find your left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. Press the palms and turn a little deeper into this twist. Feel length from the crown of your head all the way to that left heel. Good, and then let's place the hands to either side of the right foot. Step your left foot halfway forward. Find all 10 toes facing forward, both feet grounded. Fold over the right thigh. If your hands don't find the ground easily, then take blocks to either side of your feet. Deep breaths. Good. Soften your right knee. Step back to a low lunge. And then back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. As you exhale, shift forward, lower chaturanga over to the belly. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg into the air. Lift that right outer hip, bend your knee. Open up through your waist. Look underneath your left arm. Try to see your right toes. Circle that right ankle. And the opposite direction. Good, then inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, place your foot between your hands. Just where you came from, spin the left heel down this time. Reach your left arm forward and come up and open into warrior two. Left toes facing the side of the mat. Make sure your right knee is tracking between second and third toe. Let's flip the right palm, tip up and over to the left, peaceful warrior. And then bring that right forearm to your right thigh. Reach the left arm up and over the ear. Look underneath that left arm. Reach through your left fingertips. Ground into your left foot. Good, and then come all the way back up to warrior two. Lengthen your right leg. Turn the right palm up again, and let's tip up and over into crescent moon. Reaching and breathing through the whole right side of the body. Good, one more time, back to warrior two. Cartwheel your hands to either side of your right foot, and just step your left foot forward and fold over your legs. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, arms by your side. You're kidding me. What the heck happened?
She keep it with her because it's
there she is. Holy moly, what is happening?
We were in the forward fold on the right side.
Oh, you were? Okay.
We were.
Okay, so come back into pyramid, right side. Sorry. Oh my gosh. You know, this is the universe's day to play tricks on me, I guess. So it's fine. Have your little fun, universe. All right. So right foot's forward, fold over that right leg. All right, now let's bend the right knee, step back to the low lunge, and then back into downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg into the air, lift that right outer hip, bend the knee, open up through the waist. Good, let's bring that right knee forward and wide and come into a pigeon type position. So we're gonna just take the right knee wide, right shin on a diagonal, extend the left leg back, and all we're gonna do is just lift up onto the fingertips and try lifting the sternum. Feel your right hip guiding back, your left hip guiding forward here. Breathe. Good. Place those hands down, tuck your left toes. Step up and back, downward dog. Lift high onto your tippy toes, bend your knees, look at your hands. And let's tiptoe or hop forward. Good, folding over your legs when you get there. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, arms by your side. Good, inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Step your right leg back to a lunge. And feel the left foot press forward, the right foot press back. As you power through those legs, bring your hands up to your thigh. And then lift the arms up. Inhale, lengthen the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend, bring your palms together, take a twist to the left. Right elbow towards the outside of the left thigh. Press those palms deeply together for your twist. Good, and then place your hands to either side of your left foot. Let's step the right foot halfway forward. All 10 toes facing forward, fold over that left thigh. Again, use blocks on either side of your left foot if your hands don't find the ground. Good. Step back to a low lunge and downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg into the air. Lift the left outer hip, bend your knee, look underneath your right arm. Circle the left ankle. Wiggle the toes. Good, then let's bring the left knee forward and wide, setting up for that pigeon type place here. Come up onto your fingertips, feel the left hip guide back, the right hip guide forward, lift up through your chest. Good, and then place the hands down. Tuck the left toe or right toes. Step back to downward facing dog. Come high onto the balls of the feet. Bend your knees, look at your hands. Tiptoe or hop forward. Good, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, arms by your side. Good. Now let's stand tall. And let's just come into a tree pose today. So, remembering in tree, your right foot can either go to your ankle, your calf, or all the way up into the inner thigh. But keep both hips facing forward. Feel that right hip neutral with the left. And a nice lift up through the crown of your head. Place your palms together in front of your heart. From here, you can begin to extend the arms up as the shoulders stay down the back. We're not trying not to move. We're trying to work with the natural movements of the body, the little shifts, the little adjustments that the body does. Good, then bring those palms back together in front of your heart. Bring your right knee forward and place that right foot down and just shake out your legs. Good. Other side, so left foot to the ankle, the calf, or the inner thigh. Both hips facing forward, the left hip neutral with the right. Find your palms together in front of your heart. Lift, 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 nice and tall, and then extend the arms. Good, again, working with those little shifts. And bring palms together in front of our hearts. Place your left knee forward and then place that left foot down and shake out your legs. Good. So I was talking to Lexi actually yesterday about balance and how balance is not stillness. Balance is how we work with those little shifts that our body is always doing to keep us upright. What has to work, what has to give, and how does it have to fluctuate from side to side? So we can think about that in terms of our life too, right? Having balance is sometimes meant as being steady, down the middle path. But balance is how we fluctuate from one side to the next with ease. Right? Some days are feeling a little bit more on this side and some days a little bit more on this side, but we continue to move with that fluctuation and not let it throw us completely off and have us fall. So that's really what balance is all about. In a nutshell. All right, let's come down onto our seat. You can again sit up on the edge of your blanket if the pelvis needs just a little bit of extra assistance. We're gonna take a leg straight ahead, sitting tall in Dandasana. Bring your right knee in towards your chest, place that right foot down, press into the left foot. As you exhale, turn to the right and let the right hand come back behind you. Sit tall as you inhale. Twist as you exhale. Good, and then come back to center. Let's open the right knee out. Place your right foot once again to the inside of the left thigh. Turn your chest to the left knee. Lift nice and tall. And as you exhale, reach your chest towards your toes to fold you over that leg. Good, and then slowly roll yourself up to sit. Extend your right leg beside your left. Bend the left knee, place that left foot down, press into your right foot. Sit tall. As you exhale, turn to the left. Left hand comes behind you. You're inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to twist. Keep pressing into that right foot. And now turn it back to center. Open the left knee out and place that left foot to the right inner thigh again. Turn your chest towards your right knee so there's a little twist of the spine here. Inhale, grow taller. And as you exhale, think chest towards your toes to fold you over your leg. Good, and then again, just coming all the way back up to sit. Let's extend both legs forward. You can scoot yourself off of whatever you're sitting on. And we're just gonna lay onto the back. Have one block with you when you get down onto your back. Good, let's find hands down by your sides, knees bent, feet on the mat. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, release down. Couple of rolling bridges. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good, and now let's lift the hips up. Slide your block underneath. Right underneath the sacrum. Not as high as the low back, not as low as the tailbone. Then your legs can extend forward or the knees can stay bent, your choice. Arms can stay down or go overhead. And just feel this nice breath flowing all the way across the front body. From the tips of the toes to the tips of your head, the tips of your fingers. Good, and then slowly let the arms just come down by your sides. Bend the knees, feet on the mat. Carefully press into those feet to lift your hips. Slide your block out from underneath you and place the hips back down. Let's bring the right knee into the chest, hug it in, and take some circles with that right knee. And the opposite direction. Okay, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And then we're going to bring try not to flatten out the low back. Just let that right hip open out. Deep breaths here. And then just release that left leg, placing the left foot down. Uncross the right ankle, right foot comes down, bring your left knee into your chest, hug the knee. Circle that left knee around, nice and easy circles. And the opposite direction. Good, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, keeping the right knee open out. Bring your left knee open out. Bring your right knee in, staying on the sacrum. And then place that right foot down, uncross your left ankle, open your arms out to the sides, and then tip both knees over to the left. Turn your head to the right, keeping both shoulders super heavy down into the mat. And then bring your knees back to center. Tip the knees over to the right. Turn your head to the left. Again, shoulders just heavy, deep breaths in and out. And then again, just back to center. And let's begin preparations for Shavasana today, so you can just extend the legs forward, bring your arms down by your sides. You can place a blanket underneath your knees or underneath your head. But find some way this morning that you can find a little bit extra comfort in your Shavasana. Some way that you can really let go. Give yourself a gift in your Shavasana today of true attention to peace. And not external peace, but that peace that is you. That is you aside from your body, aside from personality or anything that we label ourselves as, but that peace that is your ultimate being. So take time and just breathe with you. And settle into that peace. begin to deepen into your breath. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Begin a slow and gentle transition up to sit, and let that transition be just very personal for you. Listening to the ease that your body needs to make its way up. Noticing each transition along that journey. When you find a vertical seat once more, I again invite you to either have your eyes closed or in a soft downward gaze. For just another few moments of quiet reflection. What this practice presents to you, and how you can take peace and love and compassion and share it out into the world where people need it. And we have it to give. Let's bring our palms together in front of our hearts, and we'll close class today with the 4 immeasurables prayer. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings never be parted from freedom's true joy. May all beings dwell in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much for being patient along our technical journey today.